All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Expanding in the Light for Being in Divine Oneness. This is a simple guided meditation. I'm going to be bringing you through your light body, starting with your first light center about 11 feet below your feet and going up through all of the light centers. Um, will it's all about intention, so you don't have to know exactly where they are. I will be guiding you through it. Just have the intention of focusing on each area, and allow an expansive experience. This isn't meant to be um, a an experience in the sense of having physical sensations. This is going to be bringing you into on a more expansive space with your divine spirit, with your divine light, aligning you in that. And there are elements of raising your vibration and healing, and connecting. So all of that is possible. This is more about expanding ourselves, expanding our perspective, expanding any of our limitations that are held even beyond our mind, and allowing us to be connected in a more conscious way to our expansive self. This event is the first event of our 4 weekly events per month. This one is all about being in divine oneness and that divine vibration. There are 4 divine vibrations that, when we're truly fully blended in our divine light, there in our divine self, there are the 4 divine vibrations: the being in divine oneness, allowing in divine love, flowing in divine grace, and letting in divine light. And each of them we can work with separately to allow ourselves to move, to evolve, to heal, to shift, to expand, and allow us to show up in our lives in a whole new way, in a whole new vibration, um, blended more in these divine vibrations. We're able to hold them, utilize them, live from them without having to do a lot of work or a lot of practice, simply by utilizing our light body. The light body, the light centers, they hold these divine vibrations so we can embody them without having to do a daily mindful practice to embody them more. So we can focus on our first light center about 11 feet below our feet. And you can allow your first light center to expand. You can now move your focus to your second light center about 4 feet below your feet, and allow your second light center to expand. And move your focus to your third light center, the area around your feet. You can allow your third light center to expand. And now focus on your fourth light center, the area around your knees, and allow your fourth light center to expand. Now focus on your fifth light center, the area around your abdomen, and allow your fifth light center to expand. You can move your focus to your sixth light center, the area around your chest and throat, and allow your sixth light center to expand. You can move your focus to your seventh light center, the area around your head, and allow your seventh light center to expand. You can now move your focus to your eighth light center, the area about 1 foot above your head, and allow your eighth light center to expand. And now focus on your ninth light center, about 2 feet above your head. You can imagine your ninth light center expanding. And now move your focus to your 10th light center, about 3 feet above your head, and imagine your 10th light center expanding. And now move your focus to your 11th light center, about 4 feet above your head. And imagine your 11th light center expanding. You can now focus on your 12th light center, about 5 feet above your head, and imagine your 12th light center expanding. You can now bring your focus all the way up to your 13th light center, about 12 feet above your head, and allow your 13th light center to expand. as we sit here in our expanded self, you may recognize this feeling, this vibration of being in divine oneness. It is a part of who we are in our divine essence. And as we work with our light body, we can embody more of that vibration here in our human life, in this physical experience. The vibration of being in divine oneness is a divine stillness. It's that divine peacefulness, that higher level of peace beyond a positive feeling. It's a that higher level of peace that all just is. That we are divine. We are connected to all in that divine oneness. And we can just be with whatever is happening or playing out around us. As we work with our light body, more and more, as we just simply have the intention of expanding ourselves, expanding our light centers, we're allowing ourselves to raise our vibration, bring in more of that light, bring in more of that vibration so that we can experience this in our everyday lives, in our challenging situations. We can embody this feeling and embody this vibration. When you feel ready, you can focus on your second light center, about 4 feet below your feet. And you can imagine your second light center, 4 feet below your feet, spinning in either direction. This will align and balance and ground all of the energy within and around your body in that higher vibration. As we were in this meditation, I was being shown an example of this. Like when we stub our toe and it really hurts, I find myself wanting to just sort of curl up or tense up or hold it tight. And that is a restricting. It's trying to stop the energy so that it's something that I can deal with. When in fact, I've found that in a situation where I stub my toe and it really hurts, instead of restricting and coming in and saying, why did I do that? Why is this happening? I can allow it to expand out. I can allow my whole body, energy, the actual point of pain to expand out. And it's expanding out into this divine vibration. And as it expands out, it allows a greater flow, it allows this release, and it allows a greater movement to be happening. It allows the judgment to dissipate. So it's a just a little simple example of how expanding ourselves can allow us to just be in whatever is happening, and it allows that higher flow of movement to be happening. So thank you for joining today. We do have a couple other events coming up this week. We have the Healing in the Light Allowing in Divine Love. That's a divine immersive healing experience. That's next week. The following week, so in 2 weeks, we have the Evolving in the Light, Flowing in Divine Grace. That is a quick meditation and sound healing for raising your vibration and being in that higher flow. And the 4th week of the month, we have Sharing the Light with Mother Mary. That is the letting in divine light, connecting, having the connection to the divine guides, and allowing us to be a channel, channeling in light for ourselves and being in that higher vibration of divine wisdom. So all of those are posted on our website. Please reach out with any questions, and we look forward to seeing you soon.